even in your live shows, but also like on all your recordings, the tone of your instruments is fantastic. Are you guys gearheads?
Probably you two are.
Yeah, I guess as guitar players, like we're obviously on a budget. It'd be nice to have all these super nice high-end pedals, but I think we make do with what we have. We need everything we have, but we use it. And as far as my tone goes, I always have my tube screamer on, no matter what, and got the Boss Blues driver, and then the Fender Pugilist distortion, which is pretty sweet, big muff, and the carbon copy delay, and then tremolo pedal. So it's pretty like simple, but gets the job done. Trevor's got some Wilde stuff, so I could probably tell you about that now.
What do you got?
I just have, I guess the most important thing to my tone would be this overdrive pedal that I have. I'm blanking on the name of it.
Fairfield Circuitry.
Their overdrive is just dope, so I use that, and a blues driver. I just crank the mid-range and stuff. I don't know. I don't
crank her home.
I don't consider myself a gearhead because I've, like you said, I've just like everything that I have, I need, and
So you're trying to keep it simple, is what you're saying?
yeah, I get really anxious about playing shows and having shit break or not work for me.
Yep, I know what you mean.
So I try to keep it as simple as possible, I guess.
Yeah,
Now-
hi-hat clutch for a drummer. If you don't have your hi-hat clutch, you're fucked.
Gotta have a good one.
Yeah, and what about you? Let's
For me,
in terms of, are you a gearhead for
I'm
drums?
not like a super big gearhead when it comes to
You got a pretty
drums.
sweet snare going on.
Yeah, the snare, the Superphonic is pretty sweet. I just bought that probably like a year and a bit ago. Yeah, like for cymbals, actually, I guess for cymbals, yeah, I'm pretty specific with what I use. I started going like darker, using some Sabian Extreme stuff and Zildjian K, like dark K crash as well. I don't know. I'm very specific with the tones, I guess, on the cymbals, like especially for this album, the album that we just put out, August 13th, Day Now. Yeah, I was like very specific with the sounds that I wanted, and kind of just crafted those cymbals to give me the sound that felt right. But as like gear goes and like looking for vintage stuff and all that, like I'm not really into like that as a gearhead, I guess.
Sure, yeah.
Just like for my sound now, I'm just, oh, does this sound good? Oh, this sounds great. But I don't go like searching for stuff, you know?
I've always found when it comes to like the kit, like the kick and the toms and that kind of stuff, like I consider it a challenge to play on anything. So like I want to learn how that kit works and try and work within the parameters of that kit. Kind of makes it a little different, you know what I mean? When you get on stage and you're using a house kit, you're like, okay, how the hell am I going to do this?
Yeah, it's just playing on random kits, it's just always interesting because you never know what it's going to sound like. It might sound really good, it might sound really bad, it might be fucking terrible, and you just have to deal with it.
Yep. Yeah, you just got to roll with it.
Yeah. You want it? Maybe?
For the three bass players that
I have to apologize. My bass player has he has two pedal boards. Yeah, he has two pedal boards. So like when I saw the one pedal, I was like, I don't even, you know what I mean? Like it's not the same. It's totally like night and day experience.
Yeah.
He'll talk about pedals for the rest of the week.
I think like for me, like I don't need to, like, these guys already have so many pedals, like
Jeff's got these things.
I like to like just if for anybody that gives a fuck about my rig, like I have two jazz basses, a Little Mark III amp, cabin head, and I use a big bass muff, I guess, for the heavy sound, and then for everything else it's all about the settings on the head to get my sound. And that's basically it. Are
you more of an amp and guitar guy then? Is that like your focus to get the tone you want?
I don't think I had a pedal until like
we recorded the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one you lost it.
I used to like I think I played for years and years with just amp and bass.
Can I add one thing? You bought a pedal one time and then you forgot it at a gig and that was it.
And then happened again.
Well, hold on. I'll add to
I
that.
lost a kick pedal
I'll add
doing
to
that,
that.
man. So
I'll add to that too. And I had a pedal that our producer on the album, Matt, gave to me as a gift, and I fucking lost it. Yeah.
so pedal's not a priority for you.
I don't want to lose them. You know, it's
That's
a waste
cool.
of money if
Jeff's
you just
Jeff's
lose 'em.
tone is all in his hands there. He's really got something going on. Something else.
My blood.
It's in his
Yeah,
blood.
right.
My blood.
Holly White.
That's for Trevor.
Yeah, so the thing about this song is it's got chill moments and it's got intense moments, and it feels like, you know, the verses are about a girl and then the chorus seems to be about, you know, like kind of yelling at somebody or yelling at yourself. Is it about attraction and the kind of, you know, you have to play the social game but inside you're just kind of like roiling, or is it about something completely different?
No, yeah, it's about having a hard time at parties. Basically, that's all it's about.
And I think a lot of people can relate.
Oh,
to
yeah.
that, so.
Yeah, that's just it.
What was there, like, what inspired it? Obviously, like, it's, you know,
Just
being at
like-
parties and feeling awkward.
Oh
but-
yeah, totally. I have this like moment from after prom where I was having a panic attack, and
Mhm.
this girl came up to me. I was like, "What's wrong with you? You look fucked." And I was like, nothing. I'm fine." And she's like, "Just drink," and like fucking danced off into the night. I guess that's what it's about.
What if it was just like
Fair enough.
Satan? Like Satan just came to you at that moment and tried to like tempt you like to do some bad shit and just took off right after?
Yeah, that's it basically.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I've had panic attacks in public spaces too. It's not a pretty sight. Like, yeah.
I'm having one right now.